Want to know the real secret behind every millionaire? It's a force so powerful that Albert Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how compounding works and reveal the proven strategies that can double your money over time. I'm going to break down something that changed my perspective on wealth building completely. We're not just talking about numbers on a spreadsheet here. This is about understanding a psychological journey that separates those who build lasting wealth from those who stay stuck in the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle their entire lives. Let me start with the fundamentals. Compounding is simply earning returns on your initial investment, plus earning returns on those previous returns. Think of it like planting a tree. Year 1, you have a small sapling. Year 5, it's growing branches. Year 20, you have a massive oak that provides shade for generations. The key difference between compounding and regular saving is that your money starts working for you instead of you just working for money. Here's what makes compounding so incredibly powerful. When you invest $1,000 at an 8% annual return, after 10 years you don't just have $1,800. You have $2,159. That extra money came from your returns earning their own returns. After 20 years, that same $1,000 becomes $4,661. After 30 years, it becomes $10,063. Your initial investment multiplied by more than 10 times without you adding a single extra penny. But here's where it gets interesting. The journey to doubling your money through compounding happens in distinct psychological phases that most people never understand. Understanding these phases is crucial because each one tests your resolve in different ways. The first phase I call the frustration stage. You've started investing consistently. Maybe you're putting away $500 every month into index funds. You've been at this for 6 months, maybe even 2 years. You check your account and see minimal growth. Your friends are buying new cars and taking expensive vacations while you're clipping coupons and brown bagging lunch. This phase feels like punishment for doing the right thing. Most people quit here because the results don't match their effort. Then comes the awakening stage. Suddenly you notice your investment gains are slightly larger than your monthly contributions. You receive your first meaningful dividend payment. Your emergency fund reaches a number that makes you sleep better at night. These small victories prove your strategy is working. This stage is emotionally significant because you finally start believing in the process. However, this is also dangerous territory. Some people think they've figured it all out and start making risky moves to accelerate their progress. Next arrives the momentum stage. Your financial snowball starts rolling downhill with real force. Your investments grow not just from new contributions but from substantial returns on previous gains. You've paid off high-interest debt and maximized retirement contributions. The wind is finally at your back. Your relationship with money transforms from survival mode to strategic thinking. You start planning in decades instead of months. The breakthrough stage changes everything. Your investment income begins approaching or exceeding your employment income. You're earning money while sleeping, traveling, and doing absolutely nothing. Financial independence becomes reality rather than a distant dream. The same people who questioned your frugal lifestyle now ask for investment advice. Time becomes your most valuable currency because you're no longer trading it for survival money. Finally, the legacy stage represents the ultimate level of compounding. Your wealth grows beyond personal needs and becomes a vehicle for generational impact. You're not just financially free, you're creating opportunities for your children and grandchildren that didn't exist before. Now let me share the specific strategies that can accelerate your journey to doubling your money. First, maximize your time horizon. The rule of 72 tells us that money doubles approximately every 9 years at an 8% return. Starting at age 25 instead of 35 gives you an extra decade of compounding, which can mean hundreds of thousands of additional dollars at retirement. Second, automate your investing. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to investment accounts immediately after each paycheck. This removes emotion and ensures consistency during market volatility. Most successful investors never see the money they invest because it's automatically directed before they can spend it. Third, focus on low-cost index funds. Expense ratios might seem insignificant, but they compound negatively over time. A fund charging 1% annually versus 0.1% can cost you tens of thousands of dollars over decades. Stick with broad market index funds that track the total stock market or S&P 500. Fourth, Increase your contributions annually. Every time you receive a raise, promotion, or bonus, immediately increase your investment contributions by half that amount. This allows you to enjoy some lifestyle improvement while accelerating your wealth building. Even small increases compound dramatically over time. Fifth, avoid the temptation to time the market. Market downturns are actually opportunities for long-term investors because you're buying more shares at lower prices. Dollar cost averaging smooths out volatility and often results in better long-term returns than trying to predict market movements. Sixth, minimize taxes through strategic account selection. Maximize contributions to tax-advantaged accounts like 401ks and IRAs before investing in taxable accounts. Consider Roth conversions during low-income years. Tax efficiency can add significant value to your compounding journey. Remember, doubling your money isn't about finding secret investments or taking massive risks. It's about consistent contributions to diversified investments over extended time periods. The magic happens when you stay committed through all 5 psychological phases of the compounding journey. The biggest mistake people make is quitting too early. They give up during the frustration stage when compounding is working but the results aren't visible yet. Those who persist through the early challenges position themselves for extraordinary long-term results. Your financial future depends on decisions you make today. Every month you delay starting costs, you compound interest that can never be recovered. But every dollar you invest today has the potential to become multiple dollars tomorrow. Start your compounding journey now. Stay consistent through the challenging phases, and let time transform your financial future. The power of compounding is waiting to work its magic in your life. You just need to give it the time and consistency it deserves.